9 months after the storming of the United States Capitol, the attempt to overturn the results of the 2020 election is still underway. We are in the midst of a rolling coup. Almost every day, Republicans pass more voter suppression laws. They purge more and more election officials, and they entrench the big lie that the election was stolen. Just check out this weekend.
And the Republicans have to stay strong. You have to stay strong. You have to fight. Bring our country back.
Do you feel that enough has been done for a free and fair election for these congressional races in 2022?
Yeah, we are making great improvements, and as you say, 18 states. But we're also being able to stop H.R. 1, where the Democrats would have greater control of our election, of what we could actually say a speech czar.
Mehdi Hasan hit the nail right on the head. The GOP that we're dealing with today is a party that's out of time, out of space, and out of democratic leverage. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Jackson White, co-founder and chief of content at Politiscope, and thanks for tuning in again today to TYT. Now, what I meant by a party that's out of time, space, and leverage is the fact that the GOP has been pushing the exact same policies since Ronald Reagan was in office. They've been pushing the same cultural song. They've continued to rally against government spending of all time, so detrimentally so that people are still to this day calling for the elimination of the Department of Education, the Environmental Protection Agency, and what have you, which of course, as we discussed last week, keep much of our drinking water and food and just environment safe to live in and exist in a sustainable way. Now, on top of that, tax cuts for the wealthy, tax cuts for corporations, as we've seen over and over again, the trickle-down theory continue to fail, whether it be implemented on a federal or a state level. These are the true policy goals of the GOP. To continue to spread the gap between the wealthy and the poor, to continue to loot the treasury, to continue to make it such that there is no competition if you exist at the top, to continue to make our nation and socioeconomic fabric an oligarchy through and through, such that they control everything from a corporate down to a government, down to the street level. Now, as he pointed out, coming up into the 2024 elections, the GOP knows this about itself. The GOP knows that the public doesn't support their policies. And as they continue to pass voting suppression laws, as they continue to take over the state elections, this is going to be a problem that we're going to face. A party with no more space to back down, with its back against the wall. There's not going to be anything left for them to do except play dirty, except play unfair. As we know they have always, but increasingly so, as more and more people, including millennials and Gen Z, continue to stand against their nonsense, they're going to have nothing left to do except dive deeper into authoritarianism. So let's make sure that we all get out and vote. Let's make sure that we all educate our friends and loved ones and play our part, like I always say.